Okay, let's... Last time we stopped when we just headed into this house, which I believe is warehouse 36, so let's see. Ooh. What does that do?
What happened here?
Okay, so maybe these places that I tried to interact before, maybe I didn't have enough skill there for something to, so that I could see something like in the whale or something, so... Okay.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Okay. This guy.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Oh, okay. Okay, so basically you can enter these ghost mode, detective, super detective things. Then you can see the past or something like that. Okay. Okay, old fish. Not sure if I would keep that around. But I mean, everyone is pretty gross in this town, so...
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there?
Why
You,
am I
don't
not
move!
hiding?
You again. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Let's team up, I guess, right? I think I have brain.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
Cheesy.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene. Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes.
Okay, this actually worked.
This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's
Really?
the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Okay, first of all, whoever wrote these dialogues, oh my god, like, I got my eyes on you, like, what are you doing on my turf? Not even gonna wait for an answer. I got my eyes on you. Yeah, okay, not that great. But, okay, we made some progress. But now, very long loading times, I feel. But I mean, I don't know, I'm playing on a regular PlayStation, so maybe that is quicker. And actually now it goes faster, so... I think maybe it's also more noticeable because I'm recording it now. Normally I probably would not even notice it that much. Okay.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I first want to know that. Oh no, I can't.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that, bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Okay, the PlayStation is making a lot of noise right now. I hope it's not noticeable.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
I mean, I just told him to team up, right? I mean, normally...
No question of leaving now. I must examine the scene of the fire.
I mean, he's a creep, but I'm here because of him, I guess. Oh. Shit's moving. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Sometimes it's not about graphics being amazing, I feel, but that's still some cool art stuff. Just... creepy. Okay.
Recently fallen. It's as if all life has abandoned the place.
Probably haunted. Went there.
1693. This house is much older than it seems. But the architecture seems too recent.
Okay, I mean, this seems... Why is he there? Strange sounds. Yo, what's up? Just looking at. Oh.
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
Huh. Okay. This guy really made a U-turn, right? What happened here? Oh, this is the other grave. Okay, first thought.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her.
Okay.
The caretaker takes great care of these graves.
So one is fresh, one is...
Poor kid.
So that's all? That's all? Not a lot of attention for the kid, I guess. Okay. Then let's see if we can go inside without him. I'm checking here because normally that might be a good spot to hide hidden items. Nothing here.
This entrance is still in use.
Whoa! Whoa!
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on dark water.
Okay. Oh. I skilled
What do you think you're
that.
doing? So talk, and no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
Where is he living then?
You still put flowers on her grave. You cherish her memory.
Mrs. Hawkins was an exceptional person. She cared for everyone around her.
Let me shed a light on what happened to her. Give me that key.
I'm probably making a big mistake, but it won't be the first. Here, take the key and do what you have to do. Go on then, just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Okay. I guess you can even fuck up, but then you still get to the right ending. I'm just gonna check if there's something of importance here. Nothing here.
This gate is locked.
Guess maybe that's like where you go next. Okay. No? Nothing there. Guess this is where the old guy lives. Is there something? It's up here. Come on, this looks like here's something. Yeah, okay. Do I need to do this later, maybe, to spy on the old guy? Maybe I've been too...
The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world. Rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes. I know a thing or two about solitude myself.
Everybody drinking. Okay, so I guess I went too far already, and yeah, should just stick to the main plot. Okay, so we got the key. Is there something there? No.
Yes. Shall we? Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Officer Bradley. It's weird that I try to grab his axe, and what happens actually is that he listens to me. So, but I guess you can't fail, right? Like that's what I learned from this. No matter which option you choose, even if it fails, in the end, you probably always end up progressing. I mean, how else would it be? That's fine. I mean, in the end, I don't think. I think from this, what I want from this game is cool atmosphere, cool story and stuff, right? This doesn't have to be like a game with 1,000 different endings where every decision has to have an impact or something. At least not. That's not why I'm playing this game. So Let's see.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Why did I leave this stuff? That tells me they're gross. What is this even? Like, monster?
What kind of meat is this?
So can I actually... What is this? Okay, this is the key I got. Oh. Okay. What do I want to actually improve? Of 6 available, I could go to strength to the next level. I mean, I already invested so much in it, so maybe I should actually do that. Yeah. That's weird. I mean, I'm already maxed out now. Strength Master after like... I don't know, that's... What's this? Okay.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Okay. Isn't that something that would be worth investigating? Like, is that a chair? Or no, that's a car. Okay. Thought it's an empty chair. That would of course be way more interesting.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
I mean, look what he was eating. I mean, aren't they supposed to be rich?
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something
I
happened
guess
at this table.
Different
argument?
times. Different times, different tastes, I guess. So, if he really has to ask why. Cool.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Okay.
Sarah Hawkins and little Simon. The perfect picture of the middle-class family.
Okay, I like this darkness. It's pretty cool. Gross. Okay, he went there. There's light coming from there. Can I see something interesting? Guess not.
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Why do they let you rotate it if there's nothing hidden on the back?
Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way.
That's too much for you?
Charles and Sarah's wedding is painted by Sarah herself.
Okay. What kind of lamps are these?
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Okay, so here's one thing.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? They had a fight. Why? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
Is that... Okay, that's both her. Or isn't it? Yeah, okay, same clothes. Okay. No, that's just a doorknob.
Did it stop at the time of the fire?
Did it?
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
I mean... isn't that like the main theme of this game? Everyone seems to drink.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
'Cause it's... spooked or something? Okay. Where's the corpse of the husband then? Ooh.
Did someone escape the fire? Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Okay.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked.
Okay, is he saying anything? Oh, rats. History of medicine. Okay. Progression. Okay. It's weird that this gives so little when I'm already able to max out my strength and can barely do anything in occult or medicine.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person.
So, a person escaped from the fire. There's a letter. Why can't I? Yo. There's clearly a letter. Why can't I interact with the letter? That's weird.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty. The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty. This door is blocked from the outside.
Okay, first check out the ground, I guess.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
I think there's something hidden here, right? So maybe I should... But where? Oh, there.
A crowbar could prove useful.
Is that all? Yeah. Okay. Am I getting into a fight soon? Or is that to open something? Talk to him or...
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music. What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance. If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
Okay. The human body. Medicine.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Okay.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
So can I read this? Is that included here? Let's see. No. Okay. Of course there's something there.
This place was falling apart long before the fire.
Okay. Then let's go up.
A book on hunting whales. The island's staple diet last century.
Okay. "20,000
leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
I actually read that one. I mean, not just as a kid, actually a few years ago. Pretty cool.
One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable.
Can't really recognize what is that. Is that like a sea beast?
A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century. Dark water history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies.
Okay.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Jeez. Okay, Anton Wellard did not want her to be near his place because the wife was acting weird there. Oh, okay. Guess he can't jump from here. Okay. Can't go here.
Locked.
Can't go here. Can't go here. Okay, that's the
Boys'
child's room. This mansion is pretty much intact for it being
A
destroyed by
child's
fire.
fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
Okay. Now the book. Come on, I was there just a second ago.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
Okay.
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
Okay, maybe he had nightmares too.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Okay, the boys' room. Okay.
What will her room reveal about her?
Something in there? No. Something under the bed? No.
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
Okay, the presents. So we can never live without them. Okay.
A barbiturate prescription from a certain Dr. Fuller.
The Fuller. Do not consume alcohol or any other medication during your period of treatment. Every 4 or 6 hours. Okay.
That's a massive dose. Was Sarah violent?
Oh, that worked.
Perfect.
That green shit.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Forever it will bind us? Is that what it... I mean, bind does not have to mean love, right? Is there something there?
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
One is returned.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
Okay. What kind of ritual was happening here?
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Okay. Occult diaries. Oh, this actually worked. Okay. Blank canvas.
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
Okay. Okay, so her paintings became more asked. Maybe because of the style, but maybe also because she was far away. And, I mean, her agent doesn't seem to be such a nice guy from the way he says. I was the
Locked.
one who always believed in you. What are these things on the door? Okay.
Bradley? Is that you?
Okay, I can't stop now, I guess. Okay, there's something more here. Okay, this door actually moved.
Is anyone there?
Oh yeah. Whoa.
You! Stop!
Okay. Am I the guy running away now? No.
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
Okay.
This door is blocked from the outside.
I think this is a good point to stop this episode. Okay. Creepy picture of the guy himself. And now we're not sure if that guy was really there or not. Like, Officer Bradley doesn't seem to have seen him. Okay, let's see what happens.